Hello Curlies, it's Mary. This video is going to be a get unready with me video, i.e. this is what I do to make sure that my skin is clean and clear after having worn a full day of makeup, but I'm feeling too lazy to really go and wash my face and do the whole shebang. So this is what I do. If you'd like to see, then keep watching. So after this particular day of makeup wear, you can see I'm quite oily around my T-zone. My mascara is running. To be honest, my makeup application this day was not great, but hey, anyway, it's time to take it off. So this is where I begin. I start off with extra virgin coconut oil. This particular one is a massive tub from Coconut Merchant and I got it on Groupon. I will leave a link in the description box for you where you can buy some if you'd like to buy this massive tub. Yeah, so I just basically begin by applying that to my eye area. Now I know it looks like I'm really rubbing hard, but I'm not rubbing hard at all. And then what I do is I try to concentrate it on my lashes in particular, because I always wear waterproof mascara, and so that's the hardest thing to remove. So I try to make sure that the oil is really applied to my lashes really well without actually putting the coconut oil in itself in my eye. Easier said than done, but that's what I do. So currently these are the wipes that I'm using. I use the Simple Kind to Skin Cleansing Facial Wipes. I'm also going to show you what I use as an alternative. I use these Nivea Pure and Natural wipes. Between these and the Simple wipes, these are the only wipes that I use that actually really react really well with my skin, and I feel like my skin feels relatively clean afterwards without a whole load of residue on my skin. Yeah, so basically I just use that to clean off the coconut oil off my eye area, and I forgot to mention that I also pay attention to my brows with the coconut oil, so I make sure I wipe that area off. And then I just keep going. It looks like, again, that I'm rubbing hard, but I'm really not. I try to be gentle, but at the same time I do want all of the makeup and stuff to come off my face. And yes, I forgot to take off my earrings. I'm going to need them off for the next section. So I use this S5 organic cleanser for my skin. Now I know it looks a bit battered and bruised, but it has been used, so I really do use this, and I use my spray bottle to help me with this next step. Now this S5 Nourish Cleanser contains rosehip, pomegranate and argan oils. It has a really interesting thick consistency. When you rub it together on your hands and on your face, it has a really lovely warming sensation, and you're supposed to apply it to a wet face, but obviously I add a little bit of water because I'm not doing this in the shower. But it just works really well to take off the makeup and dirt off of your face, and I've found that it has really made a big difference to my skin since I started using it. So I put it all over my face, and I do try to get sort of into my under eye area, but I do try not to put it into my eye because it's not meant for your eyes. And then I just go in with the same wipe that I had before, and then I just continue to cleanse my face. I just wipe it off basically. So basically at this point I am done with wipe number 1, and then I go into using wipe number 2. So this time I have a fresh wipe and I'm just focusing on my eye area. You notice that I focus on my eye area quite a lot because I feel like that's one of the areas that I put a lot of makeup on. So I just try to make sure that the last traces of eyeliner are gone from underneath my eyes, and then I also try to pay a bit more attention to my lash line because that's where the last traces of waterproof mascara tend to stay. And when I go to sleep and wake up in the morning, then I have that lovely panda eye look if I don't clean this area as much as I can. And then I just continue to clean the rest of my face. So obviously after having put oil and stuff on my face, one wipe is not going to do. So I use 2 to 3 wipes depending on how I feel. So even though this is a lazy day, but I still want to make sure that I have taken off as much of my makeup as I possibly can. And you can also see that I pay really close attention to the perimeter of my face, and I even go down to my neck and around the back of my neck as well. Just because I know that when I apply makeup, I don't just apply it on my face, I also go down to a little bit of my neck area, and yes, I even clean my ears. I just like to feel like my face and my ears are clean. I pay extra attention to this ear because of course you can see I have my helix piercing and it is still healing. By the way guys, do you want a video on my helix piercing? I'm just curious to know if you want some info on that. I have some tips on how to help heal a helix piercing, so let me know if that's something that you would like to watch and I'll do that video for you. So just so you can see, this is the result from wipe number 1. This is how much makeup has been taken off, and this is the result of wipe number 2. Slight improvement. And yes, for this particular cleanse, I decided that I was going to go for wipe number 3. I just felt like my face wasn't quite clean enough and I just wanted to make sure that everything was gone, so I did it. Now, to be completely honest, wipe number 3 hardly has any makeup on it, so I just use that last wipe to help to clean my hands after I've actually cleaned my face, because now I'm going to go into moisturizing, and what's the point of trying to moisturize if your hands are covered in oil? No point. So my staple cream is this Vitamin E Intense Moisture Cream from the Body Shop, which is fabulous for winter time. But when I went to Generation Beauty New York, I actually got this in my goodie bag. It's the It Cosmetics Confidence Inner Cream, which is also fabulous and works really well for moisturizing my skin really intensively. So I tend to use both of these creams at night and sometimes in the day if I'm not wearing makeup, but both of them just do an amazing job at making my skin feel happy and moisturized, and it's just a really lovely finishing touch to my nighttime lazy facial cleansing routine. So I am all done. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and it was helpful to you, then be sure to give me a thumbs up and to subscribe. I am off to bed and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.